Hi bears, my name is Lottie and I'm back to tell you about all those new cozy and indie titles we'll be seeing released in April. We have a little bit of everything this month, it seems, ranging all the way from cozy simulation, some very emotional story-driven games, and even some co-op games for you to play with other bears. I hope you can find something to play in this list of 23 games. I know I sure have. Diving right in, Koira will be releasing first and it looks to be just so story rich and just really pretty. It will be your job to save and befriend this little lost puppy by feeding and playing with it in this beautiful painterly world, restoring the ancient musical forest as you journey together. You will find yourself deep in this enchanted forest as you try and navigate your way home through deep, dark, scary caves and steep, snowy hills that are perfect for sliding down, but it won't be as easy or as fun as it looks. You will need to solve puzzles to protect your new friend and any other woodland inhabitants you meet along the way that live here too. However, there is something in the forest that's a lot more threatening: hunters. Avoiding the hunters who are after you and Doggy will be top of your priority. Why they're after you, we're not sure yet, but they seem to be putting up a relentless chase, and if they get you, they will hurt you. Within this musical forest, there will be so much for you to uncover as you befriend other local creatures and find any hidden secrets within the trees. I just think this game looks to be super sweet, and I am pretty sure it will rip my heart out too. I'll cry if anything happens to the puppy. In this next one, you will need to destroy everything you can get your paws on to get more logs in no time to build. A co-op builder for 2 players or just by yourself, where you will play as either a silly capybara or a silly beaver, putting your parkour skills to the test. You will be in charge of collecting logs so that you can build different structures like bridges within the time limits. But that won't be your only challenge, as you will need to look out for trains, cars, and even walking bombs. If those obstacles don't make the level hard enough, then just annoy your partner as much as you can by pushing them off the level or into oncoming traffic. No hard feelings, right? The only catch is you just might not finish in time. It will still be funny to do, so go on, push them into the river. You can also give your little critters some flair by giving them a cool hat like this Viking helmet or, ooh, a sheriff's hat. Are you scared of bugs? Because I sure am. But with Bugaboo Pocket, we might be able to learn and overcome those fears together, because with this super cute handheld device, you'll be able to learn about and take care of those little creepy ghoulies. After having only played the demo, I now have a soft spot for Rubber Ducky Isopods Brunette. I miss you. The game is definitely doing its job. Play as a research scientist and spoil your new pets by giving them the best life you can, by feeding and playing with them in different mini games where you can earn frass to decorate their little homes, help Beetleback Bridge recover from the fire that nearly wiped out so many different kinds of bugs. The whole reason for your being here after all. As you keep in touch with your pen pal Easy, the only one who ever visited your lab, now out here alone, you must reconcile with whether or not you could have done more in your lab to save this precious ecosystem, even if no one was listening anyway. Try and complete the bug compendium to unlock hidden secrets and just to get as much buggy knowledge in your brain as you can handle. This is a cozy game after all, so it's important to note that your bugs can only die from old age, even if that's pretty hard. But you can still give them a proper send-off by burying them or by pinning them. They can even wear tiny little hats if that makes the blow better. It seems you found yourself in a dungeon that doesn't have a way out in this turn-based RPG, Dice and Goblin, a first-person dungeon crawler where you'll be working on a grid system as you walk, run, or even swim to try and find a way out, as you play as Ducky the Goblin through 10 interconnected levels with vertical maps. Take on battles with the creatures that reside within these walls and lurk within the shadows with a turn-based battle system where you'll rely on the luck of rolling your dice. Not everyone you meet will be foe though. There are others in the dungeon who you can maybe make friends with. Make sure to grab as much loot as you can to upgrade your gear and to trade with the local dungeon merchant to get you out of here, with a possible 2 different endings to uncover. I hope I get the good one. This next one is actually a student project that I thought looked pretty cool. I mean, look at that moth cape, right? In Nightlight, it will be up to you to become the hero. You have to save dreams and protect this Victorian town as nightmares begin to disrupt the witch ball, a special barrier meant to protect the sleeping residents from any kind of harm. yet it seems to be failing. Battle the different creatures that have found their way in during wave-based attacks before it is too late to save the town, because as nightmares grow stronger, so do these monsters. Leila is another rather emotionally charged game that we have coming out this month, where you will be exploring the past of an everyday woman in this point-and-click game. Go through her big life moments in 4 chapters, uncovering the heavy story-driven world within, full of narration. Solve puzzles and play mini-games to be able to see why she made the choices she did at certain points of her life. Travel deep within her psyche to see how her past trauma and other decisions still affect her. I want to give a quick warning though for a slight potential gore and a self-harm chapter. It is skippable with non-violent recap given at the end, so that you do not miss out on any of the story that will be given. I really like that the developers have chosen to take that approach instead of perhaps just ignoring any potentially triggering content. Now, Tiny Garden has found a special place in my heart with the Polly Pocket-esque art style. Something about the cute cartoony toy look just has me in a chokehold. In this game, it will be your job to grow your very own little garden inside this magical toy. From veggies to flowers, cranking the handle to watch everything grow bigger and bigger with each turn until it's ready to harvest. Nurture the plants until they are ready to harvest, trading them for new and cute furniture that you can decorate with. No scores or time limits make this a new fun take on the farming genre we know. There's more to discover than just the plants, as you will uncover letters that have a very special meaning. This is a toy that has been passed down through generation after generation after generation, meaning you are not the first to have it in your hands after all. Each turn of the crank may unlock secrets or something new, but it will never be a wrong turn because nothing you do in this game can ever be wrong. I am so far beyond excited for this one, and playing the demo has only made my excitement grow much bigger. LocoMoto is finally releasing the cozy life sim where you get to be a train conductor. You heard it right. In this game, you will be taken over from Mr. McGruff as a stand-in until he gets better, leading you to customize your very own train, plain or rainbow, making it as cozy as can be on the inside, with different wallpapers and furniture as you plan your own routes to new and far places. As you travel, you befriend the passengers on board, getting them as many sweet treats as you can carry as you help take them further on their own personal quests. With the new places you'll visit, you'll find new resources too, meaning new items to craft for your train, as well as getting to stamp your map so your passengers can go there too. Everything about this game has captured my little heart, from the animals to the soft art style. It all just looks so cozy. The character customization is also a lot of fun, giving you the choice of many different animals, being able to mix and match those parts as well. Getting to be a bear, a cat, dog, and I think I might have even seen something like bat ears and a beak too. This is another one that I played a demo for recently and just loved. I knew I would honestly. Turn everything into stickers in Pilo and the Holobook as you play as Pilo, an apprentice explorer in this super detailed and absolutely stunning world. Create an encyclopedia with the use of the Holobook, filling it full of new friends, flora, fauna, and even new planets as you traverse the universe, exploring everything there is to see and secrets to uncover. Unravel the mysteries of the Tar, something never seen before in the planetary system of XOP-624, yet it is spreading quickly and poisoning the world around you. Restore the galaxy back to what it once was before it is too late. Solve puzzles and uncover secrets in the hidden areas that will take only the eye of a keen explorer to find. Discover the story behind each world you land on and learn the rich history it'll have. The more you travel, the more your book will gain abilities, helping you to reach your full potential as an explorer. In this world, Pilo uses knowledge instead of engaging in combat, so be sure to take in the world around you so you can use your wit. Lastly, if you're like me and you always worry about sticking stickers down, then you'll be pleased to know that you can unstick and move them somewhere else on the page if you ever feel you need to. This is something that has been in production for a little while now, and I hope you're all just as jazzed about the game releasing as I am. Jumping Jazz Cats is another multiplayer party game for our list. You'll be playing as your own personalized kitty with different fur and body presets. I'm sure you'll be able to make a kitty unique to yourself or inspired by your own cat. With up to 9 other players online or a 4-way local split screen, you'll run amok with 6 different levels in this party game. There are just so many different ways for spur you to wreak all kinds of havoc and disorder, jumping from table to table or knocking everything in sight down, or maybe even just taking a little cat nap. All these shenanigans will be accompanied perfectly by the jazz soundtrack. Okay? Enough cat puns now, that was so hard to do. Next, we have one of my favorite genres in the cozy game sphere, the silly ones. I love a good old goofy game. Flibbius, McDoogle and the Mysterious Flying Machine is a short, roughly 2 to 3 hours adventure puzzle game where you'll play as the tortoise, Flibbius McDoogle, who has the silliest of walks and the goofiest of runs. As you explore the land in search of finding yourself an aircraft so you can take to the skies, you'll need to use your wits to craft different items to help the silly cast of characters who inhabit the island, who will help you in return. It has been his dream since he was just a child to be able to go up into the clouds, and finally, a letter has come from Uncle Shelby that might make his dreams finally come true. However, if you do ever get stuck, there are hints available to help you along the way. For those of you who just can't get enough of your retail job, or for some reason if you have always wanted to work retail, then Super Mini Mart is for you. It is a stress-free supermarket simulator that will be releasing straight into early access. It'll be your job as a new owner to decorate, supply, restock, and just generally manage the store as you become the heart of the community that live here. Don't forget that even if you are the heart, you wouldn't be anything without your locals, so get to know them and their storylines too, so you can grow your business to be even bigger and better for the people. Partake in the changing of seasons as you decorate the store for new florals or for the new frights that come with Halloween. Customize yourself and build whatever store you want. Maybe you could have a tech store, maybe you could have a sweet treat store. Whatever you choose, the game will still be full of cute sound effects with no stress, only sales. Coming from the makers of the smash hit Unpacking is a new rhythm music game Tempopo, where you must rescue these cute bouncy magical flowers after being scattered from Hannah's island by a storm, sending them far across this world. Go through the different puzzles using each Tempopo with different abilities to rescue the plants and bring them home. Watch as the seasons change as you progress through the levels, and with all the plants home, you'll be able to design your very own magical musical garden with the plants you rescued each being a different musical instrument. My favorite being the horn. Despite it now being common knowledge among the bears that I struggle with rhythm games, struggle being an understatement, I actually think this could be a game that even I am good at, so if you're worried about it being a rhythm game, give it a go. I think this might be the final party game we have for the list. We had a lot more than I thought, but this one is a lot spookier than the others. Polterguys Possession Party is all about doing your very best to get your fellow ghosts caught by the monsters using your own skills of possession and different power-ups. That's right, this game is all about throwing your friends under the bus in this brawl fest. With up to 8 players online or by yourself, you can go through and perfect your skills in the 8 different levels with daily/weekly challenges and even leaderboards that are all meant to be available on the day of release. With 3 modes in total being single player, couch co-op or online party, it should be pretty easy for all to enjoy. With each win, you'll be able to rack up those rewards and use them as new avatars or emotes and more. You'll even have your own little space called the Haunt to spend time in between games. No one said being a little ghost could be cozy. Players stand as you battle against Poison, a mysterious plant monster that has taken over space and time itself. In Maliki, Poison of the Past, a game inspired by the original Maliki graphic novel, and after some digging, I think I will be reading the webcomic because it looks just so cute. The game is using a new twist on the turn-based battle systems you've become accustomed to. You will be able to manipulate time to your advantage using your chrono pack as you fight the monsters, animals and people that have been taken over by poison. Between the fights and exploration, you'll take refuge in the Haven, a sacred space surrounding the pheasant root tree that you must protect, harvesting and cooking as you get ready for what else may lay out there in this new and scary world. This is another game that I played the demo for recently, and I really like that you could switch between members of the party for different abilities, and don't even get me started on the chibi-inspired character models, they're just so cute! Nora in Search of Hidden Ingredients seems to be such a nostalgic throwback, being a very simple hidden object game. Nora has what seems to be the messiest kitchen you could imagine and somehow misplaced all the ingredients she needs to make her next dish. searching high and low throughout the entire house and even her garden in 9 different locations to help Nora find all the ingredients again. There are hundreds of items to find, so this game is sure to tide you over for a few hours, and if you're ever looking for something a bit more challenging, then you can try the other 2 different modes, Shadows or Dark, in this cute little hand-drawn tale. Take on this journey as a bat, Zorro, as you slay the dragons that have stolen away your homeland. Explore secrets in this platformer, Zorro and Zedd, where it is your job to save the kingdom. The 2 of you will have to find the Great Gate of Dundalk after the Dragon King sealed it away to extract your revenge. Before you can even think about slaying the king though, you must first find and battle the 13 Dragon Lords to be able to reveal the portal. As you journey, Mallory will guide you through the eternal night of Dundalk as you collect gems, unlock powers in this uneven terrain. Mallory has constructed a safe haven for you to rest and recuperate and sacrifice the souls of those you have slain to unlock a magical blade that you can use against the Dragon King to finally reclaim all the magic that has been stolen from the bats. Next we have Collapsed Horizon, and it is a first-person dystopian game where you will find yourself stranded in the galaxy, but there might just be a way home. The company will have you digging, collecting and selling rare ores as you travel between galaxies, taking 30% of everything you make, but this is the only way you'll be able to try to earn yourself a ticket home. Things will become easier for you as you are able to get more equipment such as a radar or icebreaker, optimizing your workflow and hopefully getting you home one day, hopefully. Play as a cute little duck, Ducky, in Ducky The Curious as you travel through this world in an idle collectathon that goes automatically, where you'll record your findings in your little book. Gather coins so you can be prepared for all kinds of weather in order to always get each collectible, or maybe even just so you can be the cutest Ducky there is. Go at your own pace and take in the world before you, or see just how fast you can do it. Sacre Bleu is a fast-paced action platformer where it rests upon your shoulders to save all of France after being thrown into prison on false charges for why or by whom we don't know. But it's time to get out, so use your blunderbuss to go through each level as fast as you can, occasionally facing off against big bosses, big zombie bosses, where your good grades in combat will equal into a better time score. Discover secrets as you journey on to build an airship for yourself. Accessibility options will let you change the font to be more easily readable. And if you're a streamer like me, then there's even chat integration where you can let your chat make a room as easy or as hard as they like. I can't wait to see how that'll play out. Whilst this game is not necessarily a speedrunner, it is definitely built with that in mind. So test your hand at precision platforming and do your best in combat, because this is where the seconds really count. And that was the last one. As I said, those are all the games I was able to find for April. There are so many that I'm excited for, as you bears probably can tell. I'd love to know down below which ones you are excited for, or if you have any games that I didn't mention. As always, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the videos. We're all about those cozy and indie games here. I hope to see you bears somewhere else in Bear Town. Bye bye! This is something that has been in production for a little while now, and I hope you're all just as jazzed about the game's releasing as I am. Jumping Jazz Cats is no...